Hi there, welcome to Beats Right Space with gumanit. What we have today is the Range Rover. The Range Rover is a luxury 4x4 motor car produced by Land Rover, a mark and sub brand of Jaguar Land Rover. The Range Rover was first launched in 1970 by British Leyland and spanning over 5 generations. The Range Rover is undisputedly the royal SUV. Now, this unit we have right now belongs to the third generation and is no other than the 2008 Range Rover Vogue. Now, this unit is not a repo car, it was acquired directly from the first owner, and as you can see, it is generally fresh. It's hard to find any scratches or any form of damage, and we do still have the same beautiful original exterior paint, which is Tonga green. And this unit also is all stock, including the 22-inch alloy rims with about 80% Toyo tires on them. Now, this being the Vogue, it actually means base model, but definitely this unit is no less than a Range Rover. Now, looking at the design of the 2008 Range Rover Vogue, you can definitely see how rugged and at the same time very elegant it is. The front fascia, the way it was designed, gives the car this very strong presence that is unique only to Range Rover, while at the same time very imposing. And we got functional side air vents right here. And as you can see, the ground clearance is really high, which gives this car a maximum wading depth of about 500 millimeters. So not only this car is luxurious, it is also definitely very versatile. Now, let's check the engine. Notice this as I open the door. So it's got this side step that automatically goes into position so that you can have easy access to your car's interior. And it also automatically retracts when you close the door. It is also being operated by the system that has something to do with the air suspension. So let's try to open the hood. Alright, so opening the hood is very easy because it's installed with these dual hydraulic assists. Alright, and powering this Range Rover is the 4.4 liter Jaguar derived V8 gas engine producing up to 305 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So let's close the door now. I mean the trunk, the hood, sorry. Alright, so let's check this car's interior. So I do have the key with me. So let's just try to start the engine first. Okay. So it's one click. Alright, so as you can see, this car's interior has a very beautiful color combination that really make it look more premium, albeit this being the Vogue or base model. We have very high quality leather seats that are very comfortable to sit in, bolstered, perforated, heated and cooled, with of course an option for an armrest for the driver as well as for the passenger. This car is also filled with lots of soft touch materials here on the dash, as well as here on top, as well as on our door panels on top for your arm to rest, which is really very useful when you are on a long drive, for example. And for practicality, we got very spacious door bins there, down there, and we have two cup holders right here, on the center console. A bit of a storage space here with a 12-volt socket. And of course, our leather padded center armrest with its own massive storage space as well, with another 12-volt socket. Okay. And actually, on top there is it has its own storage system as well, as you can see. All right. Now looking at the instrument cluster of the 2008 Range Rover Vogue, we got analog gauges with a bit of a digital display right at the bottom of it, multi-information. Right now the mileage is 76,126 kilometers. So considering this car's year model, that's definitely low. And we also have this leather wrapped steering wheel with controls on either side. On the left hand side we have the controls for cruise control, and on the right hand side for our infotainment system. Now this car's infotainment display is quite clear and crisp. It is intuitive. It is a touchscreen with lots of very useful functionalities, as well as for entertainment. Now speaking of which, this car is also equipped with Harman Kardon speakers, which is one of the most reputable and luxurious sound system brands in the world. Now our infotainment system also has lots of shortcut buttons surrounding it, and down below is our 4-zone climate control system with other buttons for different functionalities related to heating and cooling of our seats. Our steering wheel is also heated, and we also have this button here for the dynamic stability control system. Range Rover has one of the finest and most advanced 4x4 systems in the world. Alright, and our gear selector with manual mode, sports mode. And here's our drivetrain mode selector, rotary knob. And this one is our hill descent control assist button. And this car's drivetrain is full-time all-wheel drive. So this one is for 4H, and the one that says low is for 4L. Now these are the buttons that you can use to adjust this car's ride height. Alright, as you can see, as I press it. Alright, so let's check the back. Alright guys, here at the back we have pretty much the same design and functional amenities. So you can definitely tell how Range Rover really perfectly mix luxury and ruggedness, the way they designed this Range Rover. So this is my driving position. I am 5'6". As you can see, I have tons of legroom as well as headroom, and the front seats are actually power adjusted, okay, with plenty of it. So here at the back, I have the rear passengers have provision for air vents as well as controls, and of course our RCA ports for entertainment, because we have here two entertainment displays. I'm just not sure how to make them work, and I'm also not sure if they're still working or not. But anyway, we also have two 12-volt sockets right here, down there. Alright, now, okay, we also have an option for a center armrest with two cup holders, as you can see. If I press this, oh yeah, another storage space with of course our remote control for our uh, rear entertainment system. All right, and of course we have our own lighting system here. Now I forgot to mention, we also have a moon roof right there on top, as you can see, which we can tilt and open if you want some fresh air into the cabin, or we can just keep it closed and then keep this cover open if you want some sunlight to brighten up more this car's interior. Now let's check the. We also have storage, another storage spaces right at the back of the front seats, right there. All right, now let's check the trunk. What is this? Oh, we also have an ashtray here and another storage space there. All right. So the way you open the back door is like opening Land Cruiser's back door. They're split 60-40. All right. So as you can see, we have a very wide opening for our cargo area, and our cargo area is very spacious. It's the loading area is completely flat, so that really makes loading and unloading heavier items very easy. And I'm not sure what we have right underneath the false floor. Okay, so we underneath the false floor is our full-size spare tire with some tools, and it looks like it's never been used. All right. So let's close it now. So let's test drive this unit now. Yeah. By the way, this car's aircon is absolutely cold. It's still working perfectly fine. Alright, so let me just close the windows. Let me just wear my seatbelt. All right, let's shift to drive. This car is also already equipped with backup sensors and backup camera, so that really helps when you're backing up. Actually, there are also sensors at the front. All right. Let me just back up a little bit. Now, I love the way that the side mirrors automatically tilt down when you shift to reverse to really help you see the lower portion of the car when you're reversing. Shift to drive. Now, driving this particular unit, the 2008 Range Rover Vogue, is another absolute one-of-a-kind experience. This is actually my first time to ever drive a Range Rover, not to mention the fact that it is on air suspension. Now, the way this thing rides, it definitely feels like you're floating on the air. The air suspension of this unit is definitely still working perfectly fine. And the DSC, or Dynamic Stability Control, this button here uh, perfectly makes the handling of this car uh, you know it feels more like you're driving a luxury car, not an SUV on road. There's almost actually I cannot feel any body roll. Let's try to make a bit of an abrupt right turn here. So you see the way that this car handles with the dynamic stability control and the air suspension. Range Rover absolutely did a fantastic job in designing and producing this particular unit, because the ride is really smooth and serene the way it rides through the makeshift humps that we have in the vicinity. Of course, you will still feel the body of the car rolling from side to side, but in a relatively comfortable way. Now, this car's curb weight is about 2.5 tons, so that's really heavy. Thankfully, this car is fitted with 4.4 liter V8 gas engine that is absolutely very powerful and more than capable to handle this car's weight, as well as it would be occupants plus cargoes. It is mated to a 6-speed, very responsive automatic transmission, and you also have the ability to manually control the gear shifting, because the automatic transmission also has a manual mode. If we try to speed up a bit here, yeah, this car's engine is definitely powerful, and it's also fun to drive at the same time. Off-road, the Range Rover will not let you down. Definitely, it is also loaded with off-road goodies that are absolutely one of the finest in the world, one of the most advanced. And right here is our drivetrain mode selector, rotary knob, and of course this car is fitted with cruise control for safety, disc brakes on all four wheels. Now this car's fuel consumption in the city is about 5 kilometers per 1 liter of gas. On the highway, it's about 8 kilometers per liter. Alright guys, if you're planning to experience owning a pure British engineering masterpiece such as this Range Rover without having to spend millions of pesos, now is your chance to do it. With this car's low mileage, excellent exterior, interior, and running condition, for only 1.8 million pesos and still negotiable, this is the deal you cannot afford to miss. So that concludes our overview of this great British engineering masterpiece. If you believe that you deserve to be the next owner of this highly collectible 2008 Range Rover Vogue, and for bigger discount, you know what to do. Call, text, Viber, WhatsApp me right away. My number and the pricing are on the description. And as always, I do hope that you find this very useful. If you do, please like, comment, and share. And for those of you who are new in this channel, please subscribe so that we can always notify you every time we have a new upload. Who knows, maybe our next feature car will be the one that you've been looking for. Thank you so much for watching this Gumanit VG's Rides, used, not abused.